Halloween.
It's about that time of the year again.
What do you call it? Halloween 2019?
It's like a reboot / remake, I guess.
Well, we're going to talk about it.
Yep.
It's a little bit late, but you know.
Yeah, we only.
It's all with Marchese and Buller. It's all with Marchese and Buller.
Welcome to Horror Marchese and Buller. And guess what we're going to do? We're going to go back in time a little bit. Not back to the future, back to the past. And we're going to review Halloween, the latest Halloween, because you know what? I just recently watched it, and for the first time, maybe. Actually, I think we just recorded something that maybe me and Gary both watched. But for the first time, we both watched this movie. Halloween, the new take on the whole film. And yeah, it's a little bit like Terminator, I think. You know, the girl, the main woman, she reminds me of the Terminator. She reminds me of, I forgot the names. I don't know any of the names.
Laurie Strode was played by
Jamie Lee Curtis?
Jamie Lee Curtis, that's the one. Yeah.
She reminds me of the one that's, whatever her name is in Terminator. And here's the thing. She's got the guns. She's crazed. And everything you'd think of. But it's also the main writer that wrote the original Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
He
wrote the music score.
Carpenter. Yeah.
So they skipped 2, 3, 4, and all the rest that they've done, and they just went into, I guess, an alternate universe or a different kind of path. And this is what they got, and I liked it. I didn't think it was bad. It was a little weird though. They made Michael a little more human in this one. Even though he still gets up and he's still able to do the things that he used to do, he's an old man. Obviously, it's been 40 years, I think, 20 years. Mm-hmm. But now you got the granddaughter of Jamie Lee Curtis. She's the daughter of a mother who had to live with Jamie Lee Curtis, and obviously that's the way we see Jamie Lee Curtis now. Mm-hmm. And it's understandable because of what she went through. She's sort of like a Terminator, like guns and survivalist kind of woman.
It's kind of placing her in the view of someone who's been obviously traumatized by what happened in the first movie. Mm-hmm. Like I say, it discards all the sequels, which, to be fair, are a bit of a mess anyway. It came out obviously last Halloween. It's the first in what's going to be a trilogy, so there's another one that's going to be out this Halloween, barring any delays from what's happening at the moment.
Well, now wait a second. You mean that this new one is going to be more?
Yeah, there's going to be a new trilogy, so they've already filmed the second one.
Oh.
That's going to be out this, like I said, bar any delays, it's going to be out this Halloween. And then there's going to be a third and final one, which is going to be apparently the very last one. Which is going to come out either next year or the year after.
Well, that's cool. Yeah. Well, okay, spoiler alert. I'm going to put a little spoiler. If you see this red mark here, as long as you see this red mark, just fast forward until you don't see this red mark. The granddaughter, does she become Michael?
No, I don't think she does.
Because doesn't she look at the thing at the end? They kind of allude to it.
Yeah, they do a little bit. I think it's just a nod back to Halloween 4 or 5. Is it where his niece, she kills someone at the very end and she comes downstairs dressed as a clown? I don't know if you remember that, Halloween 4 or 5. And they kind of alluded that she was going to be the bad guy in the future films.
Yeah.
But in the sequel to that, they just completely discarded that timeline. And Michael came back again.
Oh, okay. All right.
What I kind of liked about this one was it's got the very similar tone to the original movies.
Yeah.
I think there's a point within it, though, about 2/3 of the way through it, where it kind of loses its way a little bit, I think, and then it sort of pulls itself back on track.
Yeah. It was the time with the doctor, right? When the doctor kind of... Yeah, right. I got that too. Yeah. Okay, spoiler bubble. Popped. Yeah, I got that too. But yeah, it does it good. I think it did, and my wife liked the ending part. There was a part where the daughter does something and she kind of, this is no spoiler, she kind of tricks Michael and to get a little bit of an advantage at the moment, and it was a cool scene. You would have expected that, and I liked it.
Yep, I liked it too. I wasn't a big fan of the Rob Zombie films, Halloween and the Halloween 2 that he did. Halloween 2 was just a terrible movie. It was awful, the one that Rob Zombie did. The one with all the dream imagery and the horses, and, it's like, what the hell was that about? And I thought his take on the first Halloween movie concentrated far too much in sort of demystifying what Michael Myers was. It sort of goes into Michael Myers' childhood, explains why he's so dysfunctional, and it changes him from this guy, from I don't know, northeastern America to like basically a redneck. So it sort of turns it into just the most dysfunctional family, and it's just ridiculous.
It takes the mystery out of him, and that's the whole part of being scary. Like if you see zombies coming at you, you don't know why they're coming at you. You just see dead people coming at you. Once you start explaining how that happened, it gets a little less, a little diluted. But yeah,
I was just going to say, it's overly violent as well. It's just stupidly violent for the sake of violence.
Rob Zombie he does that.
It's very grindhouse. There's lots of really vulgar references in it as well. Lots of talking about people's anatomy and things like that in there, and it's you're watching it thinking, why?
And he always uses the same actors and stuff. It gets kind of weird.
Yeah, his wife's in it as a stripper or something, or it's just stick to singing.
Yes. And Gary.
William.
So we'd like to know what you all think. Did you like Halloween? Did you watch it already? Did you not watch it? Are you going to watch it because of us?
Are you? How many would you give it?
I give it 4.5.
4.5. I give it a solid 4 out of 5.
And by we mean woofs.
Yes.
Because that's all you're going to be hearing is woof, woof. But
Next time. Next time.
She reminds me of I forgot the names. I don't know any of the names.
Laurie Strode was played by.
The timeline was a little confusing. The main writer that wrote the original horror, Halloween, though they made Jason, right? Jason? No.
Michael.
No. Michael. Jason?
Michael.
I'll take you. Mum's dog is fucking injured.
What the?
Sorry, my sister sent me a video, all these TikTok videos.
Oh my god!
And I just pressed play, and it was obviously some sort of on there. So.